Hey all, good morning. Welcome in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, the free-to-play. Today's the 19th of September, but it's going to be the day for the 18th, so if you get confused by that, apologies. It's early. It's 10 o'clock. I mean, it's not super early, but, I've done some at 7 before 8, and I would have loved to have, but there's too much with the whole TB and this GAC and everything. It's just a lot, and I'm thankful that this guild isn't doing a raid today, because like all of my other guilds basically are, and time crunch. But we have the time now, and I don't like doing this. Last night I shouldn't have ended up playing Dune Awakening with my stepfather and some of his and some of the other guys, and just shouldn't have done that. Should have gone to sleep, because I'm still running behind on sleep. I'm still a little groggy and not happy about it. So I just, could have avoided a rake step and didn't. So there's that. And that's kind of anybody looking for advice on life, that is essentially the advice I would have, is avoid stepping on rakes where you can. So anyway, we have a lightspeed thing, as you can tell, a lightspeed token that we can use, and it's just, can I use it on Mon? I can. It had to be Mon. I mean, we could have used it on Redis, because, but I'm like, let's just get Mon off the screen. Let's just get Mon a little higher promoted. It'll be okay, right? It'll be okay. So what we're doing today is the same thing we've been doing every day, and Mon is the one that's not on the dark side. She's on the light side, but we're doing it anyway. 2 entire shards of Mon Mothma. I know I should have probably done it for Radis, but it'll be okay. We're taking our shots at Radis. We got 4 Radis, and he gives us dark side tokens, which of course we need, because we need dark side tickets so we can do the dark side event and stuff like that. And then we're going to take our shot over here with that's not helpful. Okay, well, now you're just being ridiculous. So you don't want to give me Infus Nest shards today. I got it. I understand. That's okay. We just won't get Infus Nest. If you want to give Infus Nest, that's fine. I don't, it would have been nice if you would have given it to me, but you would have given me Nest. But okay, I can take a hint, friend. That's not, I mean, one is better than what we had, but that's a long way from where we want to be. 3, that's helpful. 3 because we need we need the Outrider, of course. Then I'm going to do Swgoh. Why am I doing Swgoh? Because like I said, I have suspicions that pirates are going to be the faction we need for the next raid. I don't know that, but I'm acting as though I do know that. So make of that what you will. I don't know that I'm right, but because I could be wrong. But we're out of, okay, well, that's fine. If we're out of fleet usage for today, that's fine. I don't need to do fleet necessarily. And then let's come back out of here, and need to get these guys, of course, because we need more mods, because everybody needs mods, because mods are I want to know what the game was. I wonder what the game like before mods were a thing. Was it? It had to have been. Of course, they didn't have double drops on all these nodes, but mods are. I looked at. That's the reason I didn't do I didn't do a GSC. I meant to. I didn't do it, but I meant to. I know I did. I meant to, but I'm like, we don't have time to do that, so I didn't do it. In here, I keep forgetting we just gotta go to this dark side node, and this is here, and so we just boom. 32. It's okay. 32 is fine. That's good. So we used our way through all that. Now we just got to hit this and this over here, and we're good. Once again, apologies for the clicking. I'm going to try to up my sensitivity on the noise thing, but I hope it works. I don't know if it will, but I hope it will. My intention is not to have it here. It's just the way the setup is. I mean, you know. And I don't have a mic where I'm talking into it. I have the Elgato Wave, whatever, where it like picks up stuff. And that's time. So that's some of the time when my wife or daughter or whoever's being excessively loud at night, you'll be like, you hear them going back and forth. But like last night, I was on Discord, and I'm just like, I gotta mute that. I gotta mute it. So I had to go in and mute it, and I'm just like letting them do their thing, but I'm like, this has gotta stop. I gotta mute this. Because I wouldn't want to listen to it if I was in the other end. So I did that for them. I was like, okay, well, they're gonna argue, and it's always my daughter because she's the one that has a problem going to sleep, and it shouldn't be there, but she does, and it's can be difficult to deal with, as you can imagine. We're gonna go ahead and pick up this here because we need it. The Kairos we can sort of. Kairos are a perpetual thing, so we're just like, okay, well, we'll get it when we get it. Kabani 3s are always a necessary buy. We're in a little bit of an interesting stretch with the baby. Because of the way his life started, he did not get, he basically doesn't know how to self-soothe. And so we were going to try to look into that. We were going to try to look into having him possibly go to daycare, and he's our foster son. So one would think that the powers that be might be more interested in paying for that, but it doesn't sound like it's going to work, which I'm miffed about, but it's not like I didn't see it coming from a mile. Well, no, I should correct that. I thought that the county would be more equitable to pay for this because that's the service, and we pay city taxes for a reason. We pay state for taxes for a reason, right? And so when you say no to that, when the county says no to that, and they're getting money, and it's our money, it's our tax money that we're paying into the system so that they can provide that, and they're like, hey, no, we'll pay for half, but you need to pay for it. And it's like, well, we wouldn't. Well, if he was our kid, we probably wouldn't be asking, because we wouldn't want the county to be responsible for our child. But at this time, this child is not our child, and we would like him to be in daycare. And it's just, we'll pay half. And so it's, what did my wife say it was? It was 120 for 2 days, which doesn't sound like a lot. And then the county was going to pay 60. It's $120. It's $120 a week for 2 weeks, which means it's, extrapolate that out over the course of 4 weeks. It's, what was that, 4,800? No, it's 40. It's 480 over the course of a month, I think. No, it's not that much. Yeah, it's 48. It's 480 over the course of a month. So the county would pay half of that, which of course is 240, and we wouldn't be responsible for the other 240. The problem is, as a foster parent, you get a certain amount of money called per diem, and that is basically money that the county pays you to watch this child that's not your child. And it's not even, and it would be okay if we were getting what the babysitters were getting. If we were getting, but basically they're wanting, we get less, or somewhere around $30 a day for this child. And we're watching him 24/7. And we're getting a little over $1 per hour. And, it's just not a great situation. And I wish it wasn't this way. I really do. I need to do this. I need to take a look at this, because I haven't done it yet, obviously. And because it's really difficult to do territory battles at the level that people want you to do them at, when you have as much going on as I do. Between, even though the older two are at school, and even though the baby's downstairs asleep, downstairs asleep, and even though I have a little time, it's like I only have so much time, and I have videos to render, I have clothes to wash, dishes to do, all the other stuff that life entails, and just the whole thing of coming off of Conquest, and it really is a massive week. And just having to do territory battles at the because I'm not at the level where I can just throw random teams out and have them win, because we're not going to get that. And fortunately, my ships are just crap, so I don't have to worry about the ships yet until we get the Profundity or the Executor, because the Executor is what we need for this. And then we get to do this, which I just did with my Relic 3 geos on the original account. Breezed through it, no problem. I'm not sure I'm going to get that lucky on this account. Anyway, we're still making our way to SOKR. I don't know when I'm going to be able to jump back in and do the thing, because I have this and this and the other thing and all this. You know how it is. Anyway, let me know about what's the SOKR lineup. I appreciate that. As always, God bless. Hold the line. Remember that I have friends everywhere. Bye.